Alright, this is my third reassessment on forces, and the problem reads John is applying a 38 Newton force to a 3 kilogram object at an angle of 29 degrees. If the coefficient of friction is 0.50, what is its F net and its acceleration? So I start off my free body diagram, and it says that coefficient of friction is 0.50, so I drill a surface showing 0.5. We have a positive 38 Newton force because it's in the right direction, so it's going to be positive. So it has 38 right here and an angle of 29 degrees. Okay. So we have our little diagram. We have x and y, and we have 29 degrees, and we have 38 and upward. So we need to find x. Okay. So we use cosine and sine, and we break it down with x over 38 newtons. And we just plug that in a calculator, and we're going to get 33.2 newtons for this. So we find the force applied with sine. So we just do the same formula, plug it in the calculator, and we get 18.4 newtons. So now we can find F net y and F net x. So first, we know that it's going to be F net x because it's in the x on the x-axis. So we're going to go y first. F net y would be 0 newtons since it's not vertical. And then we're going to find the force of gravity right here using 3 kilograms times what is known acceleration, negative 9.8 in the downward direction, meters squared. And we plug that in and we get negative 29.4. So that's going to be our force of gravity. We bring down the normal force. We're trying to find the normal force. And then we have forces applied, which is 18.4. So we just do a little algebraic and we get the normal force is 11 newtons, which we're going to find to get the force of friction. We have the coefficient of friction, which is 0.50, and now that we have the normal force, we can do 11 newtons. I'm sorry, where's that? Yeah, normal force, 11 newtons times 0.5 coefficient of friction, which will give us force of friction equals negative 5.5 as that. So now we can use that to find F of net. F of net x equals the force of friction plus F of x. So we have negative 5.5 force of friction and 33.2. Add it up and we get positive 27.7 as our F net x as our answer. Alright, now quickly you can solve the acceleration. We have F net, which is equals mass times acceleration, and we have our F net and our mass. A little algebraic, and you get 9.2 meters per second squared as our acceleration. And this is my third reassessment on forces.